Hello, I am Sian, the founder of personal styling business Style by Sian. I help clients connect with who they are on the inside so that they can confidently present that on the outside by how they dress. I help clients find colours that make their complexion glow, understand their body shape and reflect personality through bespoke one-to-one sessions with me. Style by Sian is about personal transformation. It's confidence boosting. It allows empowerment, but also it's about teamwork, trust, and honesty through the connection that we make. It's not a job. It's a complete honour. And clients aren't clients. They become very special friends. My approach is really very intuitive. I have a lot of empathy and I do a lot of listening. After graduating, I interned in London for 6 months. This is when I learned to take every opportunity that came my way. During my time interning, I landed an assistant fashion styling role out in Ibiza. My time styling out in Ibiza was incredible. I adored being surrounded by jaw-dropping fashion, but I also picked up skills that I hadn't had to use before, such as planning, organising and running a shoot, social media, subscriber sign-ups, dealing with brands, clients, all which I now use every single day. Actually also helped me secure a role back in the UK as a design assistant, and with all these new sets of skills, I ended up styling the brand. I took over their social media channels and I learned so much more about independent brands that again, I really try to use with all of my clients. During this time, I had started to daydream about retraining as a personal stylist. So I decided to save up and I took a week off work to complete a diploma in personal styling. That's the week that changed my life. And I knew I had definitely found my calling. I decided I had to be back in London. I secured a job in John Lewis in Oxford Street, which is their flagship store, as a personal stylist, and I practiced my new skills until I knew I had all the experience that I needed to start up my very own company. Whilst working full time, I completed a business course with the Prince's Trust, and that's where I started to get all business savvy. This was literally a whole new world. I've worked with really big brands like Birchbox, Silk Thread, Dancing Leopard. I've actually appeared on Channel 5, Heart FM, and been featured in the Sunday Times Style magazine, which are such huge pinch me moments. As dreamy as this all sounds, I faced a lot of highs and lows. From huge comparisons to my competitors, Instagram holes of dooms, which are the worst, the classic imposter syndrome, a lot, and I mean a lot of ugly crying has happened. Lots of worry, anxiety, money panics. If you have your own business, you need to be able to ride the wave and be able to pick yourself up. It takes time, it takes patience, even some anger and frustration. However, when you do pick yourself up, it's where you learn the most. You know the kind of founder you want to be, the type of clients you want to work with, the way your brain functions at its best. Overcoming the challenges is down to pure perseverance and a bit of stubbornness, if I'm honest. Reflecting on my education and training, there weren't necessarily any gaps in preparing me for starting my own business because at the time, didn't know I wanted to have my own business. My degree taught me colour theory, how to work with and with the importance of fabric, how to design my own mood boards, graphics, logos, Photoshop and editing skills, even presentation skills, all which I use all the time with Style by Sian. I guess perhaps some public speaking, maybe some pitching training, as well as offering different career options may have helped. But at the end of the day, I made my decision to start Style by Sian from my career choices, which uni well and truly helped me prepare for. whether I realised it or not at the time. I have a few top tips for starting your professional pathways. Firstly, there are so many things people don't talk about when you have your own business. The bad days when you make mistakes or literally no progress, the fear of not making it, the imposter syndrome, the lack of motivation because you don't have the boss that's setting your own deadlines, the it's not fair or like I can't do it days. Everyone will have a different opinion to where you should be or what you should be doing, working on, and it's enough to send you absolutely bonkers. Follow your gut instinct, that's what it's there for. And if you really don't know, seek help with someone who has their own business or a pro that's trained in helping. I can't recommend the Prince's Trust enough. I still have my mentor who supports me with my meltdowns. You must always be yourself. That's how you will come across at your very best. Be the person you needed 5 years ago. Be kind and be genuine. Someone who listens and remembers all the small things makes such a difference to your clients. It will really, really make such a strong impact. Mistakes feel rubbish when you make them, but it's the time that you learn, you grow, you adapt the quickest, and you'll never make the same mistake again. I assure you. Celebrate every win, however big or small. And finally, it's very short and very sweet, but a quote that really, really resonates with me and something that, again, I wish I'd been aware of before I'd started Style by Sian. And it's very simply, progress over perfection.